Most people think a rescue dog just needs a warm bed and a full bowl. But inside a little paw sanctuary, staff noticed something that changed how they think about every scared dog who walks through the door. If you've ever wondered why some rescue dogs open up in days and others stay shut down for months, this video will show you exactly why. Today you'll learn what actually happens during a dog's first 30 days inside a little paw sanctuary. We'll walk through what silence really means, why routine calms a dog faster than affection does, and the surprising truth about which dogs heal the fastest. Stick around because the last point is something most vets won't even tell you. It could completely change how you treat the next nervous dog you meet. Main content body. Sign 1. The quiet ones aren't calm, they're frozen. When a dog first arrives at a little paw sanctuary, staff often expect barking or pacing. Instead, many new arrivals just sit, still, silent, almost invisible in the corner of the room. Owners often mistake this for good behavior, but researchers who study shelter dogs describe this as a shutdown state, closely tied to what's known as learned helplessness. Dijai, when a dog stops trying to escape a stressful situation, because past attempts never worked. A frozen dog isn't calm, he's overwhelmed. One volunteer at a little paw sanctuary described a dog who barely moved for 4 straight days. She didn't approach him. She didn't make eye contact. She just sat nearby, quietly reading, until one afternoon, his tail finally thumped against the floor. That's the real work of a sanctuary. Not fixing a dog, but giving him room to stop bracing for the worst. Sign 2. Human contact lowers stress faster than you'd think. Here's something researchers have actually measured. Studies on shelter dogs show that calm, consistent human interaction can lower circulating stress hormones like cortisol, sometimes called social buffering. It's one reason staff at a little paw sanctuary spend so much unstructured time just sitting with new arrivals, doing nothing but existing nearby. It's not about training in those first days. It's about proving, quietly and repeatedly, that a human being in the room doesn't mean something bad is about to happen. Sign 3. Routine calms faster than affection does. It feels natural to smother a scared dog with cuddles right away. Sanctuary staff often recommend the opposite. Research on shelter dogs has found that stress and cortisol levels tend to climb the longer a dog goes without a stable routine, and tend to ease once feeding, walking, and rest happen on a predictable schedule. One little paw sanctuary volunteer put it simply: dogs calm down by the clock, not by the cuddle. Now here's the part most people completely get wrong, and it's coming up next. Sign 4. The friendliest dogs aren't always the ones who heal fastest. It's tempting to assume the tail waggers bond quickest, but staff at a little paw sanctuary often see the opposite play out. Dogs who show a little wariness at first, while still staying food-motivated and curious, frequently form deeper, longer-lasting bonds than dogs who are instantly friendly with everyone they meet. That early caution isn't a red flag. It's often just a dog being careful with something that actually matters to him. The surprise reveal. Here's the part almost nobody expects. The dogs at a little paw sanctuary who took the longest to trust a person are, months later, often described by their new owners as the most loyal and affectionate dogs they've ever had. Slow trust isn't rejection. It's often a sign of a dog who saves his loyalty for one person instead of handing it out to everyone. Staff have a saying for it: the ones who wait the longest love the hardest. It's a small shift in thinking, but it changes everything about how you treat that quiet, cautious dog sitting in the corner. So the next time you meet a nervous rescue dog, remember, silence isn't rejection, and slow trust isn't failure. It's just a dog doing exactly what he needs to do to heal. So tell me, has a rescue dog ever surprised you with how loyal he became, even after taking a long time to warm up? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one. And if this helped you understand rescue dogs a little better, hit that like button, share it with a fellow dog owner who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more. We post new dog science every week. See you in the next one.